Hey everyone, it's Tammy, the Pink Survivor. So this is video 9 in my series, The Year I Wish I Could Erase. And just to recap what happened in the last video is my pathology report had come back from my surgery and my oncologist said everything looked good, but she was going to call me back in 2 weeks with this one test that they were missing. But she ends up calling me back in 1 week. I can still see the day in my head. I can see myself answering the phone. I know exactly what room I was in, and I remember exactly how I was feeling. The date is May 22nd of 2017. And she calls me and she tells me that unfortunately, the one test they were waiting on didn't come back with the results I was hoping for. So now I was Her2 positive. And if you've never had breast cancer, you have no idea what I'm even talking about. So originally I was diagnosed with a stage 0 DCIS, which is called ductal carcinoma in situ. That was the first tumor that they had found. Then after surgery, pathology report, I found this second tumor and it ended up being IDC, which is invasive ductal carcinoma. It was stage 1. So of course now that's invasive, so they want to be very careful with that. And then it ends up being Her2 positive. So I end up being what's called triple positive. And she tells me on the phone, now that I'm Her2 positive, because it's a very aggressive type of breast cancer, I'm going to need 12 weeks of chemo. Not only that, I'm going to need a year of this immunotherapy injection every 3 weeks for a year. I could not believe what she is telling me on the phone. I am just shocked. The first thing I ask her is, am I going to lose my hair? She says yes. And then I just start to cry. And my cousins were here actually visiting me because it had only been 3 weeks since my double mastectomy. And I just remember walking out of the room and just telling them it wasn't good news. And then pretty much after that, I don't remember a whole lot. I just remember laying down and crying. In my head, my life as I knew it, was over. I would never be the same again. I just couldn't understand, how could this have happened where everything was going to be done and now suddenly I have this whole year of treatment to look forward to. And she encouraged me to get a second and third opinion because she was so confident that, she was right, and she ended up being right, because even when I did get other opinions, they all told me to go with the same treatment plan. And I couldn't figure out, why would you want to take a well person, someone who's feeling so great, and make them so sick? And I was just devastated, and I really didn't know how I would go on. That's how just completely depressed I was, and I still couldn't wrap my head around the fact that I was going to have chemo. So thank you so much for being here and for listening to my story. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps my channel so much. And then in the next video, I'll continue on and tell you what happens next.